What's going on, y'all? It's Talk That Ishmael, and in this video, we're going to be discussing why being different will make you rich, why being different will make you successful, why being different and standing out will make you wealthy and will make you a better person. One big thing that I have to tell y'all is that you cannot be afraid of judgment. You cannot be afraid of looking a certain way. You cannot be afraid of being judged by other people, because no matter what you do, and this is what I had to learn on my path to success, on this path, on this journey, right? Is that no matter what you do in life, no matter what you want to do, no matter what people are seeing you do, people are always going to judge you no matter what. You cannot look a certain way for anybody and please everybody. You cannot please everybody in this life, and that's totally fine. But it comes with you accepting that you will not make everybody happy. A lot of people, they don't do something that they know would benefit them, that they know would make them successful, because they may look a certain way in front of other people, not understanding that if they go out there and just do it without caring what other people thought of them, without caring what other people think, they will naturally become successful. That's what made me stand out. That's how I got to where I am in life. I used to be scared to record content. I used to be scared of looking a certain way online. But you know what? I just said, forget what these people think. Forget what these people may think of me, because at the end of the day, this is my life. This is my life. This is my life to live. Nobody else is living in my life. Nobody else is living in my shoes. So what do I look like trying to chase approval from other people? And as soon as I adopted that mindset, yo, as soon as I adopted that I don't care, I don't give a mindset, that's when everything changed. That's when I was able to stay consistent. That was when I was able to blow up, hit my first million, make my $1,000 months. Because online, from nothing, because I stayed consistent and I didn't care what anybody thought of me. Like, you cannot sacrifice your dream to avoid criticism. You cannot sacrifice your vision, your dreams, your goals to avoid looking a certain way from other people. That will be the biggest detriment to your life. And that's why I see so many people in this stuck position, because they sacrifice their dreams, y'all. They sacrifice their goals in order to not stand out, in order to not look a certain way. So my first step, do not care what anybody thinks of you. Go out there and do what you want to do. Yeah. See, the second thing we have to understand is that every successful person was different in some type of way. Every rich, every wealthy person stood out in some type of way. They may not have been the best at what they did. They may not have been perfect at what they did, but they stood out, and that's what made them successful. Whether it was them staying persistent and keep going no matter how many times they failed, whether it was them trying new things every single time they failed, they stood out and they stayed consistent and persistent with what they did. Everybody will look weird before they become successful. Yo, when I started out content, I wasn't getting no likes, I wasn't getting no views. I thought my stuff was embarrassing, but what allowed me to grow, what allowed me to win, was me blocking all that out. And like I said, staying consistent, staying persistent, not caring about what other people may think of me. Because at the end of the day, it's not gonna go perfect. This grind, this road to success, it's not gonna be perfect when you first start out. But it's you being consistent, it's you staying persistent, and it's you being different that will make you successful, y'all. Another thing that a lot of people don't tell you when you're different is that you will be lonely. You will be lonely on this path, especially when you stand out, especially when you're not doing what a lot of other people are doing. You will feel lonely. You will be at times where you may be all alone at this, but you have to understand that when you're growing as a person, when you're growing in whatever you're doing and whatever you're putting your time into, is that sometimes you will feel separation, and that is just growth. Growth will lead to you separating from everybody around you. It will lead to you separating from what you're used to. It may be uncomfortable to not be around what you're used to. It may be uncomfortable to be separated from what you're used to. But that's the best part about growth. Growth is not meant to be comfortable. Growth is not meant to be sunshine and rainbows, yo. There's gonna be moments where you feel lonely. There's gonna be moments where you are separated. There's gonna be moments where you have to be independent. But that's the best part about being different, because you will have nobody in your ear telling you what you can and can't do. Once you're independent, once you're lonely, you won't have anybody telling you what you can and can't do. It will be on you. And that's why being different is such a important thing that you have to do, because it leads to growth. When you're not being different, when you're not separating yourself, then you will become a sheep. You will become a byproduct of your environment. And I've seen it happen so many times to where they adopt this mindset to where they can only do this. Yo, I've had somebody tell me that getting a job at Amazon will have you set for life. I kid you not. Getting a job at Amazon will help you be set. And it was somebody coming from that down low mindset. It was somebody coming from that broke environment telling me that. So you cannot surround yourself with limited-minded people, and that's why being different will separate you from those people. And it will be lonely. But understand, you were not meant to be with those people in the first place. You were not meant to be in that position in the first place. God knows your calling is way higher than what you're surrounded by. So it's okay to be different. The final thing I want you guys to understand when being different is that being different will bring more value to everybody around you. Being different, giving out something to the world that not a lot of other people are doing, will make you valuable. And because you are valuable, you will be able to reap the benefits of being valuable. Doing something that not a lot of other people are doing, you will be able to stand out and become wealthy, become rich, especially in this economy where a lot of people aren't doing a lot of things. And so there's always a space for you to be different and find your uniqueness and find your craft so you can become successful as a person. Anyways, y'all, it's Tata Ishmael. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to help y'all out, give y'all some type of tips in any type of way, because that's what I do on this channel, you guys. I try to give you guys tips and give you guys an outlook in what made me successful as a person. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe, please share it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.